My name is David Koumane. I attended Cal State Bakersfield, graduated in 2019 with a degree in electrical engineering. I work as an electrical engineer for a utility company in the power industry. So I think really where I connected to my current position is during my studies at Cal State Bakersfield, taking the power systems course. So while taking this course at CSUB, kind of really introduced me to the field, the topics, and a big part of it was the instructor teaching the course. Kind of acted more as a mentor to me during the class. The way he explained topics, the way he lectured, his lecture style, made me take an interest in the course itself. So big shout out to the faculty here at CSUB, really for inspiring the students, and that's what got me interested in my current position. I had an instructor for this course, Power Systems, and every faculty member has their own unique mentor or teaching style or instruction style. But this professor, I'd say, was really unique in the aspect that he really made me enjoy the topic. Right? His style, his mentorship, any questions that I had, he would convey it in a way where I was actually understanding the topic, and it really made me pique an interest in that industry. When I graduated in 2019, right, electrical engineering degree, I was able to land a job in the power industry for not my current company, a company named Eaton. Still in the power systems field, so I was grateful for how much I learned during my time in Cal State Bakersfield. My studies specifically for that class, the mentorship, the questions I had for industry's sake, not just per se classroom sake. It really helped me prepare for that job, interviews, and even while I'm on the field doing the job, relating it to, hey, this is what we learned during this class. I'm applying it to real life. So that was really neat. I felt grateful to the instructor, Cal State Bakersfield, for preparing me for that, as I can make that tie. A lot of students take what they learn in the classroom and they forget about it, right? But when you take it to your job and you can kind of relate and say, hey, I remember learning about this, it really makes you feel like, hey, I learned something in college, right? At the end of the day, a lot of people take power for granted, right? It's a very important industry that people kind of don't understand the backbones of it. With all these electric vehicles coming in, where do you get the power to charge this? With data centers coming in for the big tech companies, how do you have the infrastructure to supply this? With renewables, right, solar power, how do you store all this generation? We're moving into times where power is becoming very important, right? It's always been important, especially hot cities, right? When you have no AC in the summer, what happens, right? You need power to source these things. As an electrical engineer in college, the best advice I can give myself when I was in school is find mentorship. Right? I think it's going to be the number one thing you can do. Find mentorship and find extracurricular activities. Internships, do your own projects. Really take a look, not just in the classroom books, but try and extend beyond that. Find some real experience you can relate to. Find a mentor you can ask these questions to prep yourself for the industry. I think that's very, very important to any college student, and I would focus on that if I can do college over again.